Yeah. So if, hopefully, whether digital or paper, hopefully, the goal is not the medium, no? But the experience.
Are you ready to level up your leadership? We all need to fill our cup before we can pour out to others. Let's clear out any blocks and clogs through this series and find our leadership flow.
Welcome to Victory Baliwag Leadership Flow, episode 25. Welcome back, Jan. Thank you for being here. And excited ako sa topic natin ngayon. And I heard, yung Boeing aircraft daw, pagka sobrang lakas ng bagyo, airplane, para daw kumakampay ang pakpak nun. No? Talaga nagbe-bend. Meaning there is a structure that is flexible enough. Now, let's talk about flexibility in terms of spirituality. And alam natin, puntahan na natin kaagad yung verse, no? Mark 2:18. Now John's disciples and the Pharisees were fasting, and people came and said to him, "Why do John's disciples and the disciples of the Pharisees fast, but your disciples do not fast?" And so, hindi sila nagiging flexible, no? Kagaya ng Boeing aircraft. Verse 19, and Jesus said to them, "Can the wedding guests fast while the bridegroom is still with them? As long as they have the bridegroom with them, they cannot fast." Now, think about it. Wedding is a once in a lifetime. Siguro naman kahit marami kang ginagawa, baka naman pwedeng pagbigyan ng panahon. Hindi naman ito once in a blue moon, no? Once in a lifetime. And yes, si Jesus, kasama natin ngayon through the Word, through the Spirit. Kasama natin siya, di ba? Pero syempre, nung Mark 2:19, kasama nila si Jesus in the flesh. Rare occasion yon. Bakit naman sobrang may value pa natin yung tradition over na mas makilala pa natin si Jesus in the flesh? Meaning, mas binavalue pa yung tradition over, ito na, mag-expand yung kaalaman natin about Jesus. And yet, we value that. Now, ito na yung sabi niya, the days will come when the bridegroom is taken away from them and they will fast in that day. And so, we want to say, Jesus over tradition. Okay? And siguro, initial insights mo na dyan, like what we talk about a while ago, na mayroon pa nga yung digital Bible, yung mga ganun. Can you share your thoughts on that?
Ako po kasi ang nasa isip ko, parang siguro there was a time na, kasi on a digital age, may time, in a not so distant past, meron po siguro time na there are a lot of people, not to mention Christians, na medyo against sila dun sa digital Bible. Kasi di ba, ngayon naman po, we're almost everything turning digital. Wala naman po sa Bible na sinabi na walang digital. So that means, hindi po yung way kung paano, on how we do or read the Bible on a material, but kung ano ba talaga yung nakukuha natin doon. Yeah. So same with po dito siguro. That means, siguro tradisyon na mayroong paper or anything like that. But
mas gusto nila ma-experience si God. Kaya nagpa-fast. Nandito na nga si God eh. Ayaw pa nila, no?
Tsaka, parang going back po sa digital, I think, mas importante is how we experience God. Same with po dun sa nila.
Yeah. So, hopefully, whether digital or paper, hopefully, the goal is not the medium, no? But the experience. And so, there needs to be flexibility. It's about flexibility. No? Tingnan natin verse 21. No one sews a piece of unshrunk cloth on an old garment. If he does, the patch tears away from it, and the new from the old, and the worse tear is made. So, pag hindi flexible, the new thing comes to the old, sisira, no? Ang problema, sabi ng Lamentations, His mercies are new every morning. There is something new always. We need to be able to handle that with flexibility kasi. So again, that's what we need, no? Flexible structure for expansion. Another example ni Jesus. And no one puts new wine into old wineskins. If he does, the wine will burst the skin. And again, no, the new to the old it's gonna expand and it's gonna burst if it's not flexible. The structure is not flexible. And the wine is destroyed and so are the skins. But new wine is for fresh wineskin. So again, flexible structure for expansion is needed, no? And methods changes. Alam ko, you've been an administrative staff for so long. Siyempre, may structure, may Trello, may mga ano. That's just for sanity, right? Can you explain na, hindi, kailangan natin to para naman maging sane yung nagtatrabaho?
Ako po kasi personally, the reason why, ako po kasi nagpa-ano ng Trello. Ang main purpose ko po when it comes to the structure, ang structure po kasi madaling ipasa. So, if we value empowerment, I think it won't hurt if we pass down structure. Ang mahirap po kasi, if we put value more on the structure more than the empowerment, yung nagkakabaliktad. Yun po ang magiging problema. So, as an admin, I think it's, gaya nga po na sa ano natin, na it's for the sanity. Sa akin yung ano yun hindi ko mailalaglag yung bola, yung mga task, hindi ako ma-overwhelm, at the same time to be organized.
Yeah. At madaling ipasa. But kung napipigilan niya na yung empowerment, parang kailangan na natin palitan yung system. Now, siguro, the question is, why do we want to expand? And what do we want to expand? Pag-usapan lang natin yung why. We want to expand because it's because of the honor of God. I mean, Matthew 28:19-20 says, ano talaga, to the ends of the earth. So, gusto ni Lord Kung siyempre, kung tayo lang, ayaw na natin. Dito na lang tayo. Huwag tayo plant ng church. Tsaka, ang sunod na tanong is, what do we want to expand? And so, very memorable way, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, no? But we want to say, expand D, E, F, not primarily A, B, C. Ano ba yung A, B, C? Attendance, building cash, no? Sa simbahan to, simbahan ng context. Discipleship, yung D, E is evangelism, faith. Medyo contrast yan. We want to increase disciples, not attendance.
Yes.
We want to increase evangelism, not buildings. Kasi yung buildings is all about settling. Paano na settle yung church for evangelism na tayo? It's not about cash. It's about faith. Now, no matter, siguro kung may ilang bilyong piso tayo dito, parang tuwan-tuwa na tayo. But what is that? If you're gonna build a building at the heart of Fort Bonifacio, di ba? Parang, yung cash, depende yun sa faith mo Hindi yun depende dun sa kung magkano ka. Kasi kung, yung sobrang daming pera yun, kung yung sa fort, dadalhin mo dito. Pero kung faith mo, magtayo sa fort, kulang yung cash natin. Kailangan natin ng mas maraming faith. So hopefully, again, it's for the honor of God. Now, I want to say, and I want to ask your comment on this, may mga expansion kasing nakakasakit, no? Kaya nga, we wanna be clear, ano ba yung gusto nating expand? Kasi pag mali yung ni-expand natin, una, hindi na-honor si God. Pangalawa, nahasaktan yung mga tao, nahasaktan yung body of Christ. Yun ba yung gusto natin, ano? So, we wanna be clear on that. Ikaw ba, pag may of course, stretching yan. Body of Christ din, no? I mean, kunwari, dumadami yung victory churches. It is possible na yung body of Christ sabihin nila, ay, si Victory, kinukuha yung mga members natin. Kaya nga, we don't wanna multiply attendance but disciples. So, can you comment on that lang?
Parang sa akin po kasi, naalala ko yung time na I think it's on one of the mentorings or one of the subjects sa school na tinanong, how do we measure if the church is growing or expanding? Ang initial thought ko po kasi dun, pag madaming tao. But na-enlighten ako dun nung time na sinabi sa akin na we don't count attendance, we count leaders. So, I think, yun po yung essence dun na the reason why we have different churches is because we have we empower or we are equipping more leaders, not in a sense na we are basta nangunguha lang tayo ng member ng ilang church. Actually, meron nga po tayong spill when it comes to kapag merong bago dito na you're from a different church, di ba? Ang sinasabi po natin na if you learn, kapag natuto ka dito, go back. Kasi we don't fish on an aquarium. We fish on ang dami-daming fish din sa ocean. So yun po sa tingin ko yung essence talaga when it comes to the expansion in relation to what we are talking about.
Yeah, and sometimes other churches would like to copy us. But I want to say, growth muna before structure. Why? Kasi para saan yung structure? Wala naman palang i-guide na growth, no? And I know for the last season, Acts 1:8, di ba? Judea, Samaria, to the ends of the earth. Pero nangyari, nagsettle yung mga tao. Acts 8:1, persecution man. So merong contraction. So, to expand. Contract to expand. Nagko-contract. Tapos mag-expand ulit. May ganung perspective sa Book of Acts. So, yes, in the last season ng pandemic, nag-contract tayo. Pero I think there is gonna be a season na mag-expand ulit. Kaya, pinag-uusapan natin ito. Kaya, hindi dapat din nangungopya ng structure. Why? Kung 13 years na yung Baliwag, tapos nagsisimula pa lang, 1-year-old church, napakadami ng pinagdaanan ng simbahang ito. Kaya merong mga ganitong sistema. Hindi natin kailangan kopyahin ito. Ang tanong, nasaan na ba yung growth and where are you leading that growth? Another idea is sovereignty of God. Acts 5:29. We must obey God rather than man. Alam mo, sa totoo lang, kahit naman siguro mali-mali yung structure natin, kung powerful si God, wasak yan. Kaya nga, mas mabuti, sumunod ka na lang, i-discern mo. Kaya nga, wala talagang makaka-imprison sa atin na kahit ang structure. Paul would even say in all of his epistles, I'm a prisoner for the Lord. There's just practically nothing that would stop us from just kung ano yung pinagagawa ni God. But again, meron tayong tatlong i-highlight dito because we don't wanna be measuring the wrong thing and feeling good about ourselves. Na parang ang daming attendance. Pero hindi na pala yun yung tamang ini-expand. Ang dapat sundin, pag-isipan, kahit pa marami na, may building na, may cash, whatever, no, people, where's the next campus? Where's the next city? Where's the next region? Kasi pag hindi natin inisip yun, hindi natin pag-pray yung bustos, saan ba, o sige, nag-grow yung Baliwag. O saan nga natin ito dadalhin, no? Where is it gonna flow? It's like a river without a riverbed, no? Yung river, kaya siya river kasi may riverbed. Pero isipin mo, walang riverbed, baha yun, baha. That's what you call a flood. Tsaka yung vine, tsaka may vine guide, meaning, kaya lang naman may vine guide kasi nag-grow yung vine. Pero kung walang vine, huwag ka naglagay ng vine guide, no? And so, hopefully, the expansion is not choked out by the structure. Meaning, kaya mo ini-expand yung vine structure kasi parang na-choke na yung growth. So, again, the idea is flexible structure. So, ito na yung DEF, not ABC. Expand disciples, not primarily attendance. Okay, we're happy, we're growing, but hopefully, we're more happy when people are doing victory groups, victory weekend, yun yung mas binibilang natin. Expand evangelism, not primary buildings. Okay, may bahay na tayo, may building tayo. We're so blessed, no? Pero, saan nga yun? Di ba? Baha lang ito, baha. Kung wala itong, where's the next campus? Where's the next city? Kaya nga pinagpe-pray natin yung bustos. Expand faith, not primarily cash. Feeling mo lang marami kang pera. Depende sa pinagagawa ni Lord sa'yo. Pag ito pinagawa ni Lord sa'yo, kulang yung pera mo. Kaya it's still not about the cash. It's about the faith. Now, final insights, no? I'll read the verse and then I'll ask your final thoughts for our leaders. Isaiah 54 verse 2, enlarge the place of your tent and let the curtains of your habitations be stretched out. Do not hold back. Lengthen your cords and strengthen your stakes. For you will spread abroad to the right and to the left, and your offspring will possess the nations and will people the desolate cities. Final thoughts for flexibility, expansion for our victory group leaders.
Siguro po highlight ko yung, or nagrayma sa akin yung sinabi na do not hold back. The main reason why we are holding back when it comes to sa evangelism, sa faith, siguro po yung mga things na mini-measure natin. That is why gusto ko po yung yung faith rather than cash. Kasi most probably cash yung pumipigil sa atin. Kasi wala tayo nito, wala tayong equipments, wala tayong building, malayo, wala pamasahe or anything. We have all those excuses.
Yeah.
But for me, kasi after nung sinabing do not hold back, may promise. So it's really faith. And the faith grows as we go along and really be mindful that it is from God and God is with us.
Yeah.
So, yun po siguro yung pinaka nagrema sa akin. That is why, yung structure, okay lang po yan. The structure needs to be flexible. Hindi po tayo magiging faithful sa structure lang kasi everything changes.
Yeah.
So, yun po yung thoughts ko about that.
At saka, last pala, no, yung old wine, we're not meant to dishonor it. Sabi ng verse, create new flexible structures for the new wine. We don't have to throw away the old wine. We have to honor it. Tsaka, spreading, no? Ito yung magandang idea dito. Sige, pagpalagay ng sobrang dami ng pera doon sa Every Nation sa fort. But what do they have to do? They have to support ENS, there's just a lot of things. Kaya nga, hindi talaga siya nakadepende sa cash. Baka ka, pag-iisipin mo, sa kanila, pag tinignan natin sila, baka sobra sila sa pera. Pag tinanong mo sila, they're still believing in faith. Because they wanted to spread abroad across the nations. And so, ano nga uli yun? The DEF, not the ABC. Okay, so, that means we want more disciples, not just attendance. We want more evangelism, not just buildings. We want more faith, not just cash. And that's how we flow in our leadership. Thank you, brother.
Thank you po.
Thank you.